The Great Resignation doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon, despite widespread fears of a recession. A new McKinsey report indicates that 25% of people in the workforce are still very dissatisfied with their jobs and searching for new opportunities, which may explain why another 4.3 million workers left their jobs in May. For recruiting managers, this is not good news. Today's workers are always looking for ways to advance their careers, leaving their jobs more frequently than earlier generations when those possibilities are unavailable or non-existent. In today's video, you will learn why most workers quit their jobs. Watch the video till the end, and if you enjoy such content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell icon to never miss another upload of ours. Here we begin. So what does all of this mean for your company? You are probably juggling two urgent employment needs: filling vacant positions by departing employees and expanding your workforce to support business expansion. There are just not enough people to fill all the available positions. This supply-demand imbalance makes it clearer that productivity is all about people. Stopping the wave of attrition and improving retention are the greatest ways to stabilize your company. The group we frequently overlook in our scramble to acquire more workers are those who stay, those who come in daily to carry out the necessary tasks. Consider the needs of the individuals who are now assisting you and working for you. They must be recognized for who they are, and what they have to offer is a succinct response. As a leader, it is your responsibility to see that they receive the praise they merit. The poll also showed that 68% of the recently fired employees quit without having another job lined up, demonstrating that employees still have some negotiating power. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, 4.4 million employees left their employment in February of 2022. Continuing a trend of high turnover that began in 2021, with around 47 million workers quitting their positions willingly. However, that is just slightly less than November's record low 4.5 million workforce departures. Low pay, bad management, and a lack of a good work-life balance were among the top reasons people left their jobs, according to the poll, which also revealed that poisonous business culture was the top cause. Any business with an increase in employee turnover should be concerned, but there are usually good reasons why a great employee would leave. Before starting the video, let's discuss and subscribe to our channel. They aren't engaged with work. A devoted employee is eager and dedicated to their job and environment. As a result, these individuals perform better, put up more effort, and endure less burnout inside businesses. Yet sadly, a Gallup survey found that just 20% of professionals worldwide are engaged. Additionally, 15% of American workers are blatantly disengaged. Disengaged team members complain about inadequate management and terrible working conditions. The good news is that there are a number of steps you can take to raise employee engagement. Participate in the mission. Show your staff members how their work links to the mission of the company. For instance, insurance agents might see their job as assisting clients in recovering from a loss rather than just handling paperwork. Encourage employees to attempt new things, like taking on a project in a different area. Professionals are more motivated when given the freedom to make strategic decisions about their work. By giving them mentors, you may hasten their confidence building and job skills learning. Finally, don't forget to pay individuals for their time. Establish a policy that compensates non-exempt employees and ensures time off for exempt employees without making them feel bad about using it. On the other hand, you can guarantee that both exempt and non-exempt employees get paid for the hours they put in. They want more favorable managerial ties. In a recent study of U.S. full-time employees, 82% of participants stated that they may leave a job because of a poor boss. Feelings of underappreciation, a lack of direction and feedback, or micromanagement are all issues with supervisors. If a department at your organization experiences excessive turnover, look into whether management may be the issue. Asking the departing employees how the workplace may be better. Talk to the department's remaining team members as well. Seek out their advice on how to minimize turnover. Encourage those who are promoted to managerial positions to enroll in a leadership development program. They require more direction or organization. Team members value regular, constructive criticism. They may use it to determine whether their performance is up to par and where they can do better. Younger workers, in particular, prefer more frequent feedback, even if 65% of employees want more input. For example, 72% of employees under 30 like to get feedback daily or weekly. On the other hand, 58% of baby boomers like the custom of conducting yearly performance evaluations. At least once a year, managers should conduct performance reviews and provide feedback to employees. Discussing the team members' professional aspirations at this point will help you determine whether they are engaged or unsatisfied they feel hurt by feedback. They're exhausted. People experience burnout when they are not provided with the tools and resources they need to execute the required activities. The outcome is frequently a poor work-life balance and burnout when a normal work week is 50 hours or more and professionals are expected to respond to emails in their free time. In a significant U.S. research, more than 50% of participants reported feeling exhausted. Burnout is characterized by emotions of hopelessness mixed with tiredness on an emotional and physical level. Balancing team tasks and encouraging workers to take breaks are two methods for lowering burnout. Productivity experts advise businesses to have explicit rules to promote work-life balance. For example, some businesses impose no-chat weekends, prohibiting employees from communicating through chat or email on the weekends. Another suggestion is for leaders to forbid sending emails late at night. They want to develop their careers. If your team members value their professional growth, they can depart if they don't perceive any prospects for promotion. On the other hand, individual contributors could be some of your finest employees, so managing others isn't the next logical step. In this situation, provide them new experiences and educational chances to broaden their skill sets, such as through conferences, workshops, and tuition reimbursement. Possibilities for advancement are one element that raises job happiness. In fact, a Pew Research study found that 63% of workers stated they would quit their jobs if there was no prospect for advancement. When CEOs provide competency-based skilled pathways, employees may understand what is necessary to advance to more senior positions within the company. It is an excellent practice to hold managers responsible for having regular conversations with their direct reports on their career growth. They want to earn more money. For the fiscal year that ended in March 2022 in the U.S., the Consumer Price Index rose by 8.5%. Employees who don't get raises or whose raises don't keep up with inflation may quit the company in search of better pay. 63% of American workers who left their jobs in 2021 mentioned inadequate compensation as a factor. However, increases accomplish more than just help workers keep up with living expenses. A pay raise shows your staff that you value and respect their work. Nobody desires to work more for the same income. Conduct benchmarking to determine what comparable companies in your region are paying to determine how your company's salaries stack up. Salary is crucial, but benefits packages can include other things as well. For 2022, other workplace trends are as follows, like remote work. Remote work. Nearly 70% of full-time employees in the U.S. worked from home throughout the epidemic. Remote employees valued the convenience of working from home and the time and money they saved by not commuting. Although most workplaces have reopened today, 91% of employees want to continue working remotely, even just part-time. One component of a flexible work schedule is remote work. Fertility control and family planning. The largest generation now employed are the millennials. As a result, several firms provide fertility and family planning benefits to remain competitive and project a family-friendly image. Emotional and physical well-being. Businesses are increasingly providing wellness incentives, such as payment for gym dues. In addition, benefits for mental health, including a week-long corporate shutdown, aid in rest and prevent burnout in employees. Maternity leaves. In the U.S., women often take 10 weeks of maternity leave, either paid or unpaid, in addition to the standard 8 weeks of paid leave. However, the U.S. is one of the few developed countries that does not mandate paid maternity leave. New parents are required to take up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave under federal law. Consider providing a longer competitive amount of paid parental leave to differentiate yourself as a family-friendly workplace. Repayment of student loans. Some businesses provide student loan repayments to lessen the financial strain of student debt. Let us know your views in the comments below.